afternoon baseball now from the Gulf Coast of Florida. Tropicana Field here in St. Pete. It's the home opener of this new season between the American League's Houston Astros and the Tampa Bay Rays. Back now as we draw ever closer to first pitch. Let's listen in to public address announcer Mike Carlucci. Now from the home of the Rays, you get a look there at Tropicana Field in St. Petersburg. Today, it's the home opener for 2017 between the American League's Houston Astros and the Tampa Bay Rays. Now here's a look at the Astros starting lineup. Thoughts, Dan? Who stands out?
Well, you really have to appreciate what Jose Altuve brings to this team. This is the guy you want at the plate when the game is on the line. He thrives in these situations. It's almost like he goes to bed and says, I can't wait to play because the game is going to come down to me and I'm going to make something happen. He thrives on performing in the big moments.
And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. And there's the first out. Here's Carlos Correa now, hitting just a bit over the Mendoza line on the year. Hit out towards second. To his left, low. Throw gets him, 2 down. Here's George Springer. He's entering play in this one, a home run shy of 20 for the season. This is foul right side. And the pitch. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Well, time to look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Dave Lawrence.
Matt, the interesting thing about Lawrence, now I think the way he sets up is almost telling you what he's going to call. He'll call one side of the plate more than he will the other. Look at his setup. Maybe that'll help you out.
This is line to left. That gets down, and the inning continues. So the 2-out base hit, and the top of the inning is still alive.
I like it. Hard line drive on the fastball, hit off the fastball, and good things happen.
Now at the plate, Max Muncy. And as we give you a look at his splits, he's had the better of right-handers this season, no doubt about that. And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0.
Boy, good inside fastball right there. Trying to tie the hitter up, trying to keep him from getting those arms extended. A pitcher's pitch.
Here comes the 1-0. And that one stayed too low, apparently.
Well, 2-0 now, and this is where he makes his money. If he gets a pitch to hack at, you can bet he's not going to hold back.
And this one's over at the knees, 2-1.
I like that. That's great 2-0 hitting. You're looking for one specific pitch in one specific area. You don't get it, you take it.
The 2-1 on its way. No dice on the knuckle curve that time. 3-1.
Well, right here, this is what you live for. When you know you got a great hitter behind you, you're getting a good count. He's in a count right here, and just look for your pitch. You know they got to come after you.
Here's a swing and a ground ball, but a foul ball, and it's full now at 3-2.
Full count with 2 outs now, so if he could put the ball in the gap somewhere, he could have a good shot of driving in a run because the runner at first will be in motion.
Waved at and missed for the 3rd out. Not much of a chance at hitting that one. So here is Avisail Garcia. And as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against right-handed pitching this season. High in the air out to center field. Therefore, it is Springer, and he's got it for the 1st out.
Batting second.
Now batting, Kevin Kiermaier. And you can see his home road splits there. He has not fared very well in front of the home crowd, oddly enough. Cut fastball taken for strike 1. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Outside for a ball, 1-1. Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch. And he'll come back with 1 in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. 1 out, nobody on. hard hit to first. Alvarez is there, and he'll get in there safely.
Batting third.
Now at the plate, Tommy Pham. The average for him entering play sits down in the 250s. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. Runners on first with one down. Perhaps a little low there. It's 2-0.
Now with the 2-0 count and the power at the plate, it could be fireworks time. This is the kind of count he makes his money in.
Runners on the move for second. Pitch is a cold strike. The tag put down by Altuve, and he is out at second base. Here's the pitch. Called strike two as he locks him up there.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Dribbled up the line. That rolls foul, so a good job to fight it off and stay alive. And a neck-high fastball that time.
Looked like he tried to elevate a fastball on that 2-2 pitch there, but kind of overdid it. With a pitch that high, it's pretty easy to lay off if you're the hitter.
Well, he fouls off that fastball right there, and you wonder, does he love his fastball enough to come back with it 3 times in a row?
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Hit the other way out toward right field. Bautista has a read on it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Striding into the box, Alvarez. And with numbers like those, he's putting himself in contention for some Rookie of the Year hardware if he can keep it up. High and tight here to begin the inning. It's ball 1.
That's that controversial pitch right there. It's in the zone, should be called a strike by the book, but it's not a strike in baseball, not in the big leagues anyway.
And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike.
I love how aggressive he is. He's just attacking the zone with the fastball. Here it is. Now he's at 1-2 count, and really he can go anywhere he wants now.
And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. On the ground to the left side. Wendell in the hole. And he got him at first on a ball that was already into left field. That's a heck of a play to get the first out.
All right, time for the majestic defensive alignment for the Rays. And I'm looking out there in the outfield at Kevin Kiermaier. This guy can go get him, make all the throws. That's why at one point in time, he was considered the best defender of all the positions in baseball.
Here's Michael Brantley hitting a little over 250 coming into action in this one. Takes a knee-high fastball. And he lays off for ball 1. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. And this is going to be a foul ball. Ready to deliver the 1-2. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Astros. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No. Standing in, Austin Meadows, and he really thrives in the batter's box here at home. Something to keep an eye on in this one. And a fastball to start things out here. Not close. It's a ball and no strikes. Favorable call in there for a strike.
There's 2 pitches in a row, Matt, that were away. If this is any indication how he's going to pitch him the rest of that bat, he's saying you're going to beat me the other way. Nothing inside for him to pull. If you want to hit it, take it the other way.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And strike 3 called as he gets a little help there. 1 away.
All right, time for the majestic defensive alignment for the Astros. At second base, Jose Altuve. He's a Gold Glover. You know why? He always had arm strength, but he didn't always catch the ball consistently. He worked his tail off and became a guy that can catch the ball, and now he can throw it. He's impressive out there.
Just a tick behind for a strike.
Well, he's just 2 outs into his major league debut on the mound, and so far he doesn't seem nervous or like he's trying to do too much. That's easier said than done.
Bottom of the second here with no score. Just a bit low. Tough call, but it's 2-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. Comes back with the cut fastball for strike 3 called, and there are 2 down.
Batting 6th, first baseman.
Stepping into the box, Jesus Aguilar. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. And that's taken for strike 1.
I'm looking forward to this at bat right here, Matt. 2 outs, base is empty, and you got the power guy at the plate. He's going to let it fly. He must. I guarantee you he will.
Setting him up inside as he swings and misses for strike 2. Looking to set down the side on strikes. Here it comes. Skied into straightaway right. Bautista has a read on it. And that retires the side. Rays go in order. 1, 2, 3. We'll move to the third with no score. Another beautiful day here in Central Florida, but we continue our game under the roof here at Tropicana Field.
The right fielder, number 19, Jose Bautista.
Jose Bautista is at the plate now as he looks at strike 1.
Oh, that's for sure going to be a pitch he wants back. You're not going to get many balls right in the wheelhouse from a top-level arm like this.
Hit hard to short. That gets through, and he'll start the inning off with a base hit.
Well, he's been inconsistent at the plate. The expectations were higher. He's fallen under 240, so that is a welcome single right there.
From the stretch, Robinson Chirinos stands in as he looks at ball 1 here.
As long as you actually get it inside, that 2-seam fastball running towards the hands is a really good pitch.
Grounded to short. He gets dirty, but he can't make the play. It's a base hit.
Back-to-back hits, and now the inning is set up. They're trying to put the first run on the board, so you can bunt, move them up. Now you're second and third. You may draw the infield in, or if they sit back, get the easy ground ball, and you pick up the first run of the game. But it's all set up with those back-to-back singles, and now you can do whatever you want to do with the rest of the inning.
He popped out in his first trip. Now the 0-1. Breaks his bat as this one's popped up. Aguilar is there for it. 1 down. At the plate, Carlos Correa. 0 for 1 here in the early going.
Carlos Correa.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. And a long run, but he gets there, and that's good range in the outfield as there are 2 gone. And he'll make it up to third on the fly ball as he's in there now with 2 away.
Number 4.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, George Springer. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the third. First pitch of the at-bat. Way out in front. And maybe trying to get him off stride at the plate, so he'll step out and ask for time. A little bouncer. That's a foul ball.
Aggressive swings out of him to start this at bat, but he hasn't been able to put the ball in play. Time to use that aggressiveness and make him chase now.
And a base hit, and that's going to chase in the run from third. The Astros are up to a 1-0 lead.
2 out, 2 strikes, down to the last strike of the inning, and he's able to hang in there and drive the ball for a base hit. Good job of battling right there.
And that'll bring up the versatile Max Muncy. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Drilled right back up the middle, and that'll get through into center field for a base hit. Long throw to the plate, and he will beat the tag, safe at the plate. And on the play, the runner moves into scoring position now at second.
Well, he went up there with the game plan looking for one specific pitch, and he got it. He hit it hard. When a guy hits the ball that hard, you know he was looking for it.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A swing and a high drive to right center field. Back goes Garcia to the track, to the wall. And this one is gone. A home run. So a 3-run shot to right center field. Home run number 16 for him on the year, as the Astros will open up a 5-0 lead.
See, I just don't understand that. He had an open base and could have pitched around him, but they challenged him and lost big time. That is one costly decision.
And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Alex Bregman, as he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. And here's a ball hit in the air. Garcia on the run, but this will wind up being a foul ball. Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. Liner towards second, but right there is the second baseman, and that will retire the side. But not before 5 crossed the plate, with the big blow being this 3-run home run. We played 2.5. It's the Astros 5, the Rays nothing. Stepping in, Joey Wendell. He'll try and do what he can to work toward cutting into this big deficit.
Joey Wendell.
Altuve at second. And a rather easy first out.
Batting 8th, catcher Mike Zunino.
Pitch on its way now to Zunino. Swing and a liner, but a foul ball.
Oh, he's clearly hitting off the fastball right there. You don't hit one that hard if you're not looking for it.
And that changeup makes him jump, a swing and a miss.
Well, that's a true indicator he's looking for a fastball in. He wanted to spin to win right there, knock one as far as he could. He got the off-speed pitch inside, and he pulled off of it.
I have no issue wasting a pitch on 0-2 to try to get a guy to go fishing, but it has to be somewhat tempting. You're not going to get anyone to swing at a bat at that pitch.
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch-out. Mike Zunino becomes out number 2 this inning. Now to the plate, Andy Diaz. It's been a rough go for him at the plate as he enters this one with a season average in the 230s. Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. And the changeup is way low that time.
2 outs here, and the focus needs to stay sharp. You don't want that lineup turning over in an inning if you can help it.
3-0 now. 3-0 count. Here it comes. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
Pretty adamant about working him inside right now. Back-to-back fastballs, and that one was able to find the zone.
Squared that one up just a little late. 2 out, nobody on. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Bautista has a read on it, and that retires the side. Down in order go the Rays. Need to get it going soon. It's 5-0. Digging in for his second at-bat, Michael Brantley. And Dan, I'm sure the starter on the mound would like to hit the rewind button on that last inning.
Oh, no doubt about that, Mac. That was a really rocky frame, but clearly not enough to chase him from this game. We'll see if he's still shaking a bit or if he's able to put this behind him.
This is gathered in out there by Garcia for the first out. Striding in once again, Jose Bautista. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one. First pitch fastball in on the fists for ball one. 5 runs, 6 hits, 1 error so far for the Astros. Hot shot towards the hole. A leap, but he can't bring it down. Base hit.
We're just not used to seeing him get nothing but base hits, usually hitting the long ball. You look in that column, it says 2 hits. You're thinking they're extra base hits, but he'll take the singles.
Into the box now, Robinson Chirinos.
As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory.
Now a southpaw up to throw in that Tampa Bay bullpen. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Late that time for a strike.
Ball
0-2 is a fastball that misses inside. 1-2 now. From the stretch. Swing and a miss. Looked like the knuckle curve there, and that's out number 2. Ready for another chance. Jose Altuve. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. From the belt. Kicks and deals. Swing and a little blooper to center. Kiermaier coming on. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. 1 left for Houston. Stepping into the box, Avisail Garcia comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Avisail Garcia.
Swing and a liner, but that's a foul ball. Missed low and inside with it. 1-1. Here comes the pitch for Garcia. Chop foul over towards the coaching box.
That's a nice pitch right there. He threw him a breaking ball, comes back with a fastball, and now he's late. Now he doesn't know how to adjust. He's kind of caught in between. You got him set up perfectly.
Again, he sends it out of play. Ready on 1-2. Drilled to first. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
The batter, center fielder.
Coming to the plate now, Kevin Kiermaier. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And this pitch is right down the middle, strike 1.
Tell you what, I'm already taking inventory in the 4th inning here, Matt. His secondary pitch has really been effective. He's used it well. He's getting a lot of good results from it. I just wonder if they're going to make an adjustment as the game continues.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And he struck him out.
He's looked great on the bump the first few innings of this game, and I think his ability to change speeds effectively has been a big reason why. That was a good change of speed for the strikeout there, and I've seen a lot of hitters look pretty off with their timing so far.
Tommy Pham is in with 2 away here as this one swung on and missed for the first strike. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. On the ground to third. Bregman has it. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Rays go in order. 1, 2, 3. They can't chip into that 5-0 deficit.
Leading out for the Astros. Shortstop.
First offering on its way. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
You know, he's really struggling, and tell you what, he's just getting hit around, but it hasn't been the first pitch strike. He's getting ahead of guys. He just can't put them away. 70% of the time, get this, 70% of the time, he's throwing first pitch strike. The stuff just hasn't been there.
Not much to say about that swing other than it should have never happened.
Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
Hey, anytime a pitcher locates a fastball on the inside corner, it's going to be a tough pitch to hit. That one was spot on, and he had no answer for it.
Here's George Springer. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. 2 hits in 2 trips for him thus far. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And that misses 1-1. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. And a liner foul into the seats down the right side. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And no one can get there. He'll try it again. Now another 1-2. On the ground, softly towards second. Low takes it in. Throw in time at first for out number 2. And that'll bring up the versatile Max Muncy. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Saws him off here as this ball's popped into the air. And he'll avoid the fragments out there to make the... Digging in to try it again, Austin Meadows. He leads off in the bottom of the 5th as they look to break through on the scoreboard for the first time in this one.
Yeah, baseball is a game of adjustments, and it's time they start making some. They don't need to change their entire approach necessarily, but now is maybe when they start thinking about ways to get the guy on the mound out of his rhythm a bit.
1-1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. There's a changeup over the outside corner.
That was a pretty good pitch on a pitch he doesn't throw very often, or I should say hasn't used in this game, that's for sure. That was a good pitch.
And he'll try to entice him with the changeup here, but it dips below the knees. It's 2-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Curveball that time, not even close.
Well, they haven't had a lot of offense in this game. Right now, though, you got 3 balls here. Maybe this will be the leadoff walk that gets things going for it.
Now a ball sprayed fouled into the seats near third. Hit out towards second. And the Rays are in the hit column.
Hey, Matt, it's fun to watch good pitching. Don't get me wrong, but, man, I want to see some offense. I'm a hitter. I like run score. 5th inning, about time they got a hit.
Brandon Lowe is in for the second time now as he looks at a ball inside. 1-0. 1-0 pitch on the way. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. A called strike over the outside corner. No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors for Tampa Bay so far. And good take that time on a low breaking ball. 2-2 now. Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. And now this ball's lifted in the air down the right field line, but this will get back into the seats, so the count holds at 2-2. On a good changeup, a swing and a miss, and he's set down on strikes for the second time today. There's our line score through the first 4.5, and these guys have basically had the bats taken right out of their hands. Just 1 hit to this point. Jesus Aguilar comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Runner at first here, 1 man out. And that's inside and a bit low anyways. It's 2-0.
That's a good approach when you're facing a young arm you might not be too familiar with. Take a look at a few and see what he's got. Now he's got himself ahead in the count.
And he started to go around there, and it'll cost him, as they say. He did swing the bat. It's 2-1. From the belt, kicks and deals. And this one is over, and he works the count back to 2-2. The 2-2 pitch. Got him. That's back-to-back strikeouts now as they've been unable to advance that leadoff single into scoring position.
Yeah, clearly no problems working out of the stretch right now, Matt. He's taking control this inning after giving up that hit. Now we'll see if he can finish it off strong as well.
Joey Wendell is in with 2 away as he takes a ball. 1-0. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Takes a look at a strike over the inside corner.
Right there, Matt. You know, they get the leadoff man on, and they haven't been able to advance him. That's why they're not scoring runs. You got to hit and run, steal. Do something to get that runner moving. Get aggressive.
And he comes back with a fastball. 1-2 now. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
Boy, Matt, he's in some kind of groove, and they better get something working because he is 1 pitch away from throwing 5 shutout innings. Talk about dominant work so far.
That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Well, this is how rallies start. You get one man on, then you get the base hit. Look, it's still early. I know they're down by a lot, but, man, this is how little things add up. They need to score this inning, and then from there continue to add on.
Mike Zunino is at the plate as he watches ball 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. And this will be fouled away. 1-1. Here it is. And a fastball not close. It's 2-1 now. 2 down, runners at first and second. Changeup called a strike, and he comes back even at 2-2.
Well, that changeup right there sets up a lot of things. Now the count's 2-2. He can come back in with a fastball, and it's going to look like it's moving a little bit better. Or he can go back to that changeup.
On to first, and the Rays are kept off the scoreboard here as the side is retired. So it's no runs on 2 hits, no errors. And Vidal Nuno takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
Number 54, Vidal Nuno.
Ready for another shot now. Alvarez. They'll try and get things started as we begin inning number 6.
Number 44.
And that swung on and missed for strike 1.
Well, that slider right there, that's what makes him tough against the left-handers. That pitch is almost impossible to hit.
Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2. So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
Normally not a good pitching plan to throw the same hitter the same pitch 3 times in a row. But both of those sliders back-to-back were so good, I might just go ahead and try to throw another one.
And action now in the Tampa Bay pen as it looks like a right-hander's begun to get loose. Alex Bregman stands in for the 3rd time now as he takes a look at a ball. It's 1-0.
Backdoor breaking ball just missed right there. It's such an effective pitch if you can hit the corner with it, but no dice this time.
Line to second where it's caught there for out number 2.
Hey, it's really important to be a second baseman and have some athletic ability. And how about this right here? He goes up high to snag this line drive that was definitely headed to the outfield for a base hit.
Yulieski Gurriel will get the call to pinch hit here as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty. Down and in here, 1 ball, no strikes. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Liner toward right center, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
You throw a ball down the middle, you better start ducking right when you release it. He took it right back at him. Hit it where it's thrown.
Here comes the right fielder, Jose Bautista.
And on the first pitch, he grounds foul.
0-1. Here's the pitch. Hit on the ground to third. Scooped up, and he'll go the short way to retire the side. Astros leave 1 as they're unable to add to their 5-0 lead. Yulieski Gurriel will stay in the ballgame now and take over in left field.
Now playing left field, number 10.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Andy Diaz. He'll start things out in the 6th for a lineup that really hasn't found its groove in this one.
Yeah, only 2 hits so far, Matt, and not very many hard hit balls either. We'll see if they can start making some adjustments.
Now some action out in the Houston bullpen as it appears both a lefty and a right-hander are up to throw. On the ground up the middle. And that's a base hit. So a little first pitch swinging there as he's on to kick off the inning. And the Rays strike quickly here in the inning. It's a leadoff double.
Man, that swing looked like self-defense than a real quality swing. But hey, he muscled it out there, and it was enough to get him safely to second. Those are the kind of hits that will drive you nuts as a pitcher.
Avisail Garcia is in for a third plate appearance as he watches one miss inside. It's 1-0.
Looked like he was trying to work in a front door curveball there, but it seemed like it popped out of his hand a little early, causing it to miss inside.
A quick out number one. Standing in, Kevin Kiermaier. 0 for 2 here to start the afternoon. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Now a ball softly hit and fouled off to the left. Strike one.
Tell you what, his spot has been the outside pitch right there. And now we're late in the game, and he continues to pound the outside pitch. And it's really working out for him.
Trying to send him packing for the second time. He got him, and it'll probably take a base hit now to get that runner across from third. Pretty clear he didn't like the call there on the outside part of the plate, but probably too good to take, and he's down on strikes for the second time.
Yeah, that pitch was right on the black. Beautiful pitch. And even if we had robot umps, he'd still be out. But the only difference would be he wouldn't be able to complain about it. Well, he punched out the last guy, but he didn't get any favors from the blue on the first pitch in this at-bat. Probably should be ahead of this hitter instead of behind. Hey, now 2-0 with a great hitter up, a runner on third and 2 outs. This is not the spot.
And the second baseman is there to make the play, and that ends the inning. Rays strand just the one. Need to get it going soon. It's 5-0. Striding in once again, Robinson Chirinos. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. Couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. In there, strike one. The windup and the 0-1. Hit hard towards center. And this inning starts with a solid base hit. So it's an inning opening single to kick off their half of the 7th. Ready for another chance? Jose Altuve. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Number 3 will come on now and pinch run here.
Number 3.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Sends that one out of play for strike one. Reaches down and hits this one on the ground to short. And he'll beat the throw to first despite a fantastic effort. And that ought to be scored an infield single. Digging in once again, Carlos Correa. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Now a bunt attempt here. And this will be swept away in foul territory. And we'll see if they try the bunt again. Now a bunt attempt here. Throw on to first, so the sacrifice is successful. Now that's a gold glove caliber play there.
Barehanded grabs might be one of the best looking plays in baseball. It not only takes tremendous body control and focus, but the fielder also needs to have a quick and accurate release to make an out. A highlight reel play there for sure.
And a fastball's in there for strike one. The 0-1 delivery. Now here's a shot out toward the gap in right center. In to score, the runner from third. And the second run will score as this suddenly is now a 7-0 ball game.
Well, you just keep adding on. That's how you win games. And he's a big part of it right here. That's his 3rd RBI, and they extend the lead in this ball game.
Standing in now, Max Muncy. And that misses for ball one. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. A throw behind the runner at second, and the runner back in standing. Now a spin and another throw back to second, keeping particularly close tabs on him. Getting a few steps off a second there. Now the pitch. Drilled to the right side. But the throw is too late as he gave it all he had, but that'll be scored as an infield single.
Well, this is the play that drives you crazy. You hit the ball, it's right in front of you as you're running down to first. You see the second baseman dive in the hole and getting ready to throw the ball. And as it releases, you're going, I got to get there. Love the hustle. Nice play all the way around.
In now, Alvarez, as he sends it on the ground to first. The second for one. Relay to first in time, and just like that, the side is retired. So it's 2 runs. Number 3 will stay in the ball game as he'll likely do the catching from here out.
Number 3.
Digging in to try it again, Austin Meadows. He'll start things out here in the bottom of inning number 7. Martin Maldonado is into the ball game here as he takes over behind the plate.
This change for the Astros.
Into the windup and the pitch.
Number 12.
And that pitch catches the inside corner.
This has been an interesting game to watch. I mean, he's less than 60% of the time he's throwing that first pitch for strikes. So he's been having.
There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. But he's going to haul this one in on the run as he winds up just shy of the wall for the first out. Now batting, Brandon Lowe. 0 for 2 with a couple of strikeouts for him so far. 1-0. He'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1. Good zip on that one as he just throws it by him for strike 1.
I'll tell you, we're in the later stages of this ball game, but his fastball is still coming out of his hand with plenty on it.
Right over the middle, knee high. Ready on 1 and 2. And a neck-high fastball that time.
That fastball really got away from him there. That's kind of a red flag for me that he's starting to tire or wear down a little bit. The first thing that goes is location, and then your mechanics. We'll see if this continues.
And he'll whip this one over to first, and he gets his man for the second out. Now in the box, Jesus Aguilar. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. This is hit down the right field line, but it's going to get out of play for strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Here's a cutter that's off the plate. 1-1. Here it comes on 1-1. And he'll try to take control of the inside part of the plate here as that misses.
Hey, that's a classic piece of pitching right there. You have to back hitters away from the plate to make them a little bit uncomfortable. Now you can go inside or outside. I like that purpose pitch. Boy, he's been great in this one, and he's only 1 strike away from putting another 0 on the scoreboard.
And a high throw there, but a good recovery at first as he comes down. And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Alex Bregman. He'll lead things off as they look to perhaps build on an already sizable lead. On to the 8th now as the first pitch is a fastball that's looked at for ball 1. Now here's the pitch. Pitch swung on and hit in the air toward the line and right. Therefore, it is Garcia, and he's got it for the first out.
The left fielder, number 10.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Yulieski Gurriel. A base hit in his first trip. And he gets a piece of this one to foul it toward the backstop. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Lifted in the air to right field. Garcia has a read on it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
The right fielder, number 19.
Here comes the right fielder, Jose Bautista. 2 hits and 3 at-bats for him in this one. Here's a fly ball, well hit. Pham ranging back. solo home run that time off the bat of Jose Bautista. 8th home run on the season for him as they have widened this lead to 8 now.
I can tell you one thing. You might get away with throwing the ball in that location in the minor leagues, but when you get one up like that in the zone right over the plate against these guys, you're going to get exactly what he got, a really bad result.
Now batting.
Into the box, Martin Maldonado.
Maldonado.
He swings and grounds it to short. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit. So Jose Altuve will get a chance next to try to extend the inning.
Another first pitch hit. Man, they're going up there aggressive, looking for that first pitch fastball. He's struggling right now, and they are feasting.
Ground ball sent back up the middle. That's through. He's got a base hit, his second in this one. 2 for 5 now. Here's Carlos Correa now. No hits in 3 tries so far. He struck out once. Aledmus Diaz will start to loosen up in the on-deck circle as he'll bat with 2 on and 2 out here. Stung into the gap in right center for what should be extra bases. Maldonado rounds the corner and is headed home. The runner scores from second. Now the relay home. And not in time as the second run scores.
Some guys just lay back and watch that first pitch go by no matter what. Work the count, make the pitcher waste a few pitches. But when he serves up a fastball like this on the first pitch, it's hard not to go after it. And that's just what he does. He jumped all over it.
Here's George Springer. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Kiermaier's got a read on it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. So 3 runs on 4 hits, no errors, and a man left on. Not too. Aledmus Diaz will stay in the ball game as a new shortstop. Now at the plate, Joey Wendell. He leads off their half of the 8th, and they've been unable to get that starter out of the game to this point.
Yeah, he settled in early on the mound, partly due to the lead his guys gave him to take some of the pressure off. He's taken that and pitched very effectively in this one.
James Hoyt comes on to start the inning, and he'll have a huge lead to work with. Now a swing at a ball popped in the air back behind short. Diaz will stay with it as he backs up and puts it away. 1 gone.
The catcher, number 3.
Here now is Mike Zunino. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball. Lifted in the air to shallow center field. Springer coming on, but he won't get there. It falls in. Digging in and looking for more, Andy Diaz. 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. They set the target in, and this finds the inside corner for strike 1. Now a ground ball for Altuve. This might be 2. There's 1. On to first. It's a double play as their woes continue. The inning is over. 4 to 6 to 3. They and that'll bring up the versatile Max Muncy. A couple of singles for him in 4 trips for him this afternoon.
Max Muncy.
Here we go with inning number 9 as the first pitch misses for ball 1.
He's certainly giving up plenty of hits in this one, but the funny thing is he hasn't walked anyone yet. That tells me he's throwing strikes, but he's just not throwing enough quality strikes.
Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway.
Number 44.
Ready once again, Alvarez. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1 for 4 day. Dribbled to the right side. Throw on to first takes care of him, and the top of the 9th is proving unfruitful thus far. 2 quick outs here. At the plate, Alex Bregman. It was a fly out for him in his last trip. Hit in the air to right field. Garcia has a read on it, and the inning is over. So here is Avisail Garcia. And then what's gone wrong for this lineup today? They're only 3 outs away from being shut out.
Well, you know, I just haven't seen a lot of fight in these at-bats. Now, of course, Plenty of credit goes to that pitching, but the effort on the offensive side has been pretty lethargic watching from up here in the booth, Matt.
Yeah, I would imagine it feels the same from watching in the stands in this one. Kevin Kiermaier comes on with one gone here as he looks at a called strike one. And that'll get by and on through towards the wall. And he'll pull into second with one away. Digging in, Tommy Pham, and his guys are looking to erase that donut on the scoreboard with a runner in scoring position.
Yeah, Matt, they've been really shut down so far in this one. They've had runners on base, but haven't been able to string anything together.
And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. He's set. Here comes the 1-1.
That's ball 2.
And the slider stayed low apparently for a ball. Now a ball fouled down the right field line out of play, so that'll move the count to 2-2 now. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Great spot on that 2-2 fastball. You can't place it on the inside corner any better than that. And as a hitter, there's just not a whole lot you can do with that unless you're looking for it and time it just right. Love seeing a guy that can work the inside with his fastball.
Into the box now, Austin Meadows. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. The set and the 1-0 pitch. Takes a knee-high fastball. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. And this is fouled back and out of play. Now a swing, and he pops him up. And this should do it. And he'll put this one away for the final out. And the Astros have taken the rubber match of this 3-game set as this ball game is over.
Well, this season didn't go the way they wanted to go, that's for sure. But at least they ended on a win. I'm sure there'll be a lot of adjustments between now and spring trading. So we'll just have to wait and see what these guys look like then.
10-0, the final shutout score in this one. The Astros get the win after banging out 16 total hits. Francis Marte notches his 3rd win of the year. So that'll just about do it. For Harold Reynolds, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, don't forget to check out theshownation.com.
4 hits, no errors. They left 5 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 10 minutes. Our paid attendance at Tropicana Field this afternoon, a sellout of 45,000. The Rays thank you and hope you'll join us again real soon.